I have always told people politics is like the Game of Thrones. You know, the use of the phrase Game of Thrones is similar to the phrase game of chess, but the stakes are much higher. You know, this is a very dangerous game played by various people, each vying for the throne. Like, for example, competing to be the king and gaining the right to sit on the throne. What am I trying to say? Government or leading government, running government is not like running a kiosk. Running government is not like running your own bedroom. It's not like running your own home. This is an it's kind of leading, for example, in Kenya, 50 million people looking at one person. Anything happens, people look at you. President atafanya nini? President ataongea nini? So anything you do, for example, here in Kenya, we look at the president, 50 million of us. What will the president do? So, being a leader not only needs your education, not only needs your PhD, not only needs your degrees, even if you have 10 of them, but needs your wisdom. Wisdom. Sometimes when you are on social media, you'll see somebody posted something and then you hear comment section, people saying, wisdom will kill you. Do you know why people say that? They say that the particular point, that very point that person has spoken or comment or the quote or whatever, some call themselves philosopher. People say wisdom will kill you because the message is at home. It has sunk deep. So leadership needs wisdom. You might have gone to school, have degrees. It's not bad to go to school. We encourage your children to go to school. People must go to school because school will mold you into a different person. That's okay, very good. Education is the key to life. But now, without wisdom, my brother, my sister, you can't run anything. You can't lead. You can't be a leader. Instead, you'll be a useless person in society. So leadership needs wisdom. Apart from education, some wisdom. How you'll run this, especially when you're a leader, needs wisdom. So, the reason I'm coming up with this point is in 2021, when President Ruto was deputy president, he went to a podium and said something that people still remember up to now. And I still remember up to now. And it has come to haunt him. We say power of the tongue. Ruto predicted his leadership in future. When Uhuru Kenyatta was the president, Ruto was deputy president. He said this. I want us to listen to this step.
Umekuwa na mjadala inayosema ambaye rais wetu alituambia yake 10 na ya Ruto 10. Si ndio? Lakini mimi sitaki 10 saa hii. Nataka tuandikiane kwanza hii mkataba ya miaka 5. Nikifaulu kwa hii miaka 5 muniongezee. lakini nikianguka kwa hii miaka mitano mtafute mtu mwingine. Si ni mzuri? Kwa sababu kama mtu hajafanya kazi ile alipatiwa anaongezewa miaka ya kufanya kitu gani? Sijui kama naelewana. Mimi nataka tufanye hivyo kwa sababu mimi niko tayari kwa hii mtihani. Kwa sababu mimi najua sitaanguka, lakini unaweza kujuaje? Pengine nikizembea kazini huko mkuje mtafute mtu mwingine wa kuendesha maneno. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Because lazima tukubaliane, kila kiongozi ambaye anapatiwa nafasi ya uongozi lazima atimize yale mambo wamekubaliana na wananchi. Tumekubaliana? So mimi nataka kwa mapenzi ya Mungu tukubaliane, kwa sababu mimi najiamini ya kwamba mimi ni mtu wa bidii. Na mimi naamini ya kwamba yale mambo tutakubaliana Mungu atatusaidia na tutayatimiza. Sawa sawa? So mimi nataka mkataba kati yangu na nyinyi na Wakenya ya 5 years. Hii 5 years nikishindwa mtafute mtu mwingine. Nikifaulu mniongezee miaka ingine 5 alafu mtapatie Mungu. Sijui kama tunaelewana.
Well, the book of Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21 states that death and life are in the power of the tongue. This verse is telling us the significant influence of what we speak from our mouth. The power of the tongue caused the World War II. The power of the tongue caused the World War II. So, the power of the tongue can be used to cause harm, division, or even war. Back to President Ruto. President Ruto has said, and he has actually illustrated in that video clip, said, please allow me to lead for 5 years. In these years, gauge me. Gauge me year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 5. If I don't deliver, then please put someone else. The power of the tongue. In fact, Ruto has just shot himself in the foot. Because of that power of the tongue. Raila is already on board. Ruto said we'll never work with Raila. But right now, Ruto needs Raila than anybody else. Right now, without Raila being in Ruto's government or being next to Ruto, he cannot run this government. It will go down flat because it has failed terribly. Raila has taken over and he's just juggling with his mind. Do you know if Raila decides to pull out his men, that will be the end of everything. Ruto will just pack and go home. I remember all handshakes zenye Raila amefanya, they're always done. Raila has some timings. I don't know why he does that, because his handshakes are always comes second term. Uhuru Kenyatta was second term. Kibaki was second term. Even Mzee back in the Nimo was second term. So his handshakes always comes second term. So why did this come first term? Because he just laughed off. So the power of the tongue has caused my brother all this. So he has to tone down. He has to board Raila. To board Raila, anainamia Raila kumwambia, hii nisaidie tafadhali, kimeniramba. So right now, as we speak, we don't know what will happen the next term, the second term. Because Raila right now, he's just gauging. And you know Raila is somebody who will decide today, na hata kuambia nimedecide, he can decide to do anything. So things are not good. Ruto competed to be the king and wanted to gain the right to sit on the throne. But now, where is he? Vitu zimebadilika. So the power of the tongue has taught us leadership without wisdom, you will never go anywhere. Wisdom first, then the rest will follow. That's why they say, do not confuse wisdom for knowledge. Huyo mtu hakuwa mjinga kusema hivyo. Do not confuse wisdom with knowledge. Go to knowledge. There are two different things running differently. So that's where we are. Raila is running the government. Raila is now running the show. And remember, there is looming cabinet shuffling. Raila is eyeing the vice president post. Raila is vying the government. Mkate nusu itakuwa wanataka kuiona mkate nusu. So let's wait and see what will follow next. I've been your host, David Cham. See you in the next video. Bye.